Previously on Feed the Beast. Now the Way here has you in her sights, and Nod has his bow trained on one of your throats. I'm not going to tell you which one. You shut your mouth. You broke my rules. You paid the price.
What are you going to do? Leave me for dead here again?
They have this thing, it seems, already coming back. That works.
It's almost as if she reminds you of Avid.
In one blow, you smash the door off its hinges and it just falls full length into the corridor behind. You are Theseus.
Bring on the Minotaur.
As that bolt comes towards you, a pair of golden wings sprout from your back and wrap around your body. The elevator opens onto a long, disused subway station. Wax's father, DAEDALUS, appears in the swivel chair, or at least the image of him does. He looks up at you and says, "Fuck." And now... Hey.
Sup?
Well done. You made it here.
Yeah.
Sorry about being dead.
Yeah, I see that you're not here.
Yeah, well, this is the last snapshot of me. Only triggers on a kill switch on my deck, so... Sorry.
That's a good idea.
Well, I wanted at least a version of me to be here to meet you.
Sure.
Oh, hey.
Oh, hi. This seems very emotional. Should we,
Yeah.
we are in the same room, but we can turn around
it's
and
okay.
pretend not to...
He's dead?
Yeah, this is an AI construct.
Like a ghost?
Yeah. Well, we can go with that.
So it's not pre-recorded? I can say anything and you'll reply to me?
Holy shit.
Well,
Yeah.
Wow.
Wait a minute. So is he like, are you like an...
I'm in the room. You can talk to me.
But are you an agent or are you more sophisticated than
What
an
does it
agent?
feel like when
It's
you
not-
die? Do you feel
Sophisticated than
bad?
an
Or...
agent, thank you. Yeah.
I didn't think these
Well, I
things
don't
were...
know what it felt like when DAEDALUS died. I'm just the last snapshot of him.
This is insane. I didn't
not
think this was...
insane.
I didn't think this was possible. You're...
Look, I'm a bit of a genius, okay? You've met my son. Runs in the family, okay?
hey, that's the first right thing you've said all day.
I've said like 5 sentences.
Yeah, I know.
So what is... Have you always been dead? What's
He
gone...
can't
Where
always
did
be
you
dead.
find
Wax
these
is
people?
here.
Hey, they're my friends. Don't talk shit.
Ah, sorry. You know what I'm like.
Yeah, I do.
Was like.
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate that.
Got a couch over there.
Yeah.
Wanna take a seat?
Wax will take a seat on the arm of the couch, kind of perching with his cyber deck laying across his knees.
Ah, my old deck.
Yeah.
Still running with that.
Well, that's good.
That's how you found me, I guess.
You shouldn't have upgraded. I mean, you can do whatever the fuck you want. Or could have. Whatever.
Soon big knocked.
Yeah, well, you're fucking dead.
Technically, I'm not dead.
But
He-
you're
Daedalus
not
is dead.
alive either. Sorry,
Yeah.
I shouldn't intrude. This is family
Fuck, you're
moment.
a pedantic fuck. You programmed that right. Nice. Appreciate that. That's good to...
We just imaged Daedalus's brain, and now we got me. So
yeah.
pretty
Perfect.
accurate.
Flawless.
So if this is the AI, where's the body?
Couldn't tell you. Like I said, I just get activated on a kill switch.
I think Spitfire will just use the time to, like, while this is going on, while they're chatting, he'll just start going up to the hologram and around it, just checking out the tech behind it, and just he can't help
Hollow
himself.
projectors in the ceiling.
So he'll kind of shut his mouth and just kind of investigate that for a while.
Sprocket's just gonna kind of like sit on the couch, but like very awkwardly because she understands like this is like a very tense, loaded emotional moment, but also like she can't really go anywhere.
Yeah.
So she's just kind of like.
It's an abandoned subway station, so you can wander around.
So it's a pretty open...
But like standing up.
yeah, it's
like
quite
have
the
you seen
pad.
Have you seen the Ninja Turtles movie? It's
Yeah.
they take over that abandoned subway. Is that really
Just like that.
Yeah.
Great. I'm there.
There's like I said, there's like a communications hub. There's a cyber deck workshop.
Yeah.
There's, living areas,
I
You can leave them alone if you want to, essentially.
feel like she would like give it maybe a minute because just like the tension. Yeah, like she's just like in her head. She's like, if I stand up, I'm
You draw attention
drawing
to
attention to it. So I'm just going to. I can't take this anymore. I'm going to stretch my legs. You should have big unresolved issue talk now. Goodbye.
She seems like a nice kid.
Sure. Yeah.
So
They're both good.
I guess we got a bit of catching up to do.
Sure. Yeah. What do you want to catch up with? The last, 7 years? Do you want to go through how I dealt with adolescence? Do you want to talk about where I had to go after the corpse kicked me out of your place? Do you want to talk about old family friends? Would you like to talk about the booster gangs that I ran with? Would you like to talk about how you left me?
Well, let's start with that.
Yeah, great. I'm not talking with you.
What do you mean?
You're not Dad. You're a construct. Don't get me wrong. Dad's a genius. Dad's a good guy, but you ain't going to give me closure. You're not supposed to, and I don't want it.
I get that. And life doesn't have closure.
No.
Doesn't tie off at the end.
You go hard. You go fast. And at the end, if you do something good, people remember you. Hopefully.
Well, at least you remember me, huh? Enough to find your way here.
Yeah, enough to know that you're not you.
Look, about me going, I signed on with Biotechnica. I left that message on your deck.
Yeah.
I saw what they were hiding. I wanted to get it
I get it.
for us.
I get it. You don't have to explain. I get
And
it.
when they saw that I was the real deal, that Wings could work, they took me off to the facility, the data storage facility. I didn't get a chance to say goodbye. I wanted to, but,
So tell me about Wings.
well, they wanted everything they could off this server, but the whole place was infested, so they put me down there, gave me all the equipment I needed, and I got to work. Over years. Progress was slow, but steady enough that they didn't liquefy me. Later, Netwatch decided that they were going to take a serious run at clearing the old net. And guess who'd been working on such a project on solo for so many years? They got authority, so they pulled me out of there. Biotechnica, they didn't think I was getting in there anytime soon, so they let me go. As you probably know, Netwatch didn't pull it off. Data crash drove them out. They cut DAEDALUS loose.
Sure.
And I didn't want Biotechnica reactivating my contract. I didn't know where you were or if you're still alive, so I came here and I just prayed you would find me. And you did.
Late.
Little too late. And I finished it. It's in the databanks here. But you need to combine those pieces with my work, the code base that's still on those servers. It's out of Night City. It's some old abandoned town. Give you the location. You take the last piece. You compile Wings. You get what we can to feed the people. You should see what they got on there. Nanites that fix nutrients into the soil. Sci-fi shit. We could get that back and we could share it with people. That's why DAEDALUS did what he did.
Sure.
You can finish what I started. What DAEDALUS started. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to take his place, okay? I know I'm not him.
Don't worry. It's cool. It's chill. All right.
I know he did
All
wrong
right.
by you.
Cool. No. It's all good. I don't want you gushing.
Small chance of that. This is about as close as you'll get.
Good. All right. I grab what remains of Wings or your finished product.
You take the last pieces that I put together here, combine it with the code base, you got Wings.
And then we can safely travel.
Well, safer.
Safer, sure.
You still need your wits about you. You still need all the skills you've learned, everything I taught you, but it gives you a fighting chance in there.
All right.
You gonna go for it?
I'm not going for it. I'm doing it.
That's my kit. If you need, you stay here a few days. Rest
Sure. Yeah. You seem to have this place kitted out. Hey, man, you're not Dad, but you're what Dad made, and I appreciate that from him. And I'm not telling you this. I'm telling him this. I'm going to finish what he started. So, let's get to fucking work.
Listen, though, what are you going to do with me?
I'll figure that out later.
If you don't want to take me with you, that's okay, but I'm just going to ask that if that's what you decide, just de-res me, delete me, okay?
All right. I got an idea.
Sure. Like I said, whatever you guys need, I stashed a few things here you might find useful. My old bodyweight suit might fit you.
Sure.
take a look around, okay?
Sure.
Hey, before you unplug him, hey, do you have any...
Hey,
do you have any
no one
medical...
said they're unplugging me right
do you have
now.
any medical kits around here? I kind of use a bit of patching up.
Self-sufficient. You can have a go at what I have in the cupboards.
He heads over and starts perusing.
And Wax will look to his friends and be like, "You guys hear that?"
What? No, I was not listening to personal information. I would not
You
do
don't.
that.
That's not Sprocket. You don't listen in on personal conversations with a guy and his dead dad.
No.
Nah. But I mean, in the chance that you were listening, you in?
Yes, I'm in for whatever hypothetical situation I would have not heard.
Sounds good.
As Spitfire hobbles back over with a few kind of bits and bobs that he's found in the
Antibiotics,
cupboards.
a proper brace for your leg.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, sounds like wherever we're going, it's far away, and that sounds like we're going to need a car, so looks like I can make the trip, because I sure as fuck ain't walking.
All right.
Well, you look a bit banged up. Maybe you want to be sure that's sorted before you hike your way out of the hot zone.
That's the plan.
We'll stay here a couple of days, and then we'll get those coordinates, and we'll go.
She looks like the muscle.
What? Oh,
She's more than that. She's a person.
It's a term for the crew. I'm not
Sure.
disrespecting your friend
Sure.
here. I'm just trying to say, got a bit of an armory out the back. You might want to check it out.
Oh.
I see, you're packing a few. You like your toys. I thought, just
All
trying to
right,
be
all
nice
right,
to
all
your
right.
friends.
Sure.
You know,
Yeah,
your son brings friends over. You try to be nice to them.
That would be the first time.
It is very nice of him, Wax.
Look, I'm trying to
Sure.
make up for last
Yeah,
time, okay?
that's
Or
right.
his last.
Yeah.
Fuck.
You know, we have saying from where my family is from, don't swing fists when fight is over. Maybe it's time to patch up wounds between family. I don't know. I'm going to have a look at those guns you said.
Do you want me to pop back inside for a while? Let you have time to think.
It's probably a good move.
Holo projector score.
Wax will slide onto the couch and close his eyes, dealing with the brain damage,
Yeah. ow. And
the mental trauma,
heart
and the
damage
heart
too.
trauma of seeing his dad. It's the first time in like 7 years,
That's
and
hard.
he's dead.
No.
And this has confirmed it.
That's rough, man.
As Spitfire kind of starts to go to work on making the pain a little bit more bearable.
oh, there's painkillers, sure.
Oh, 100%.
yeah,
Those
yeah.
are the first things he
They're-
was looking for.
They're like
They're
they're
the
20.
hard- they're the
They're
hard-
20.
Size of a baby's fist.
They're 20-45 painkillers.
I was going to say, they're in some
feel
pre-war
nothing.
shit. But before he goes into blissful ignorance,
Yes.
he kind of coordinates with Avid to send almost coordinates within the building for the way and nod to find their way here.
Yeah. You're not feeling up to talking to them, but you just send them how to get here and just put the air hypo and just.
I feel like I could go now.
If you wander around, as it feels
Yes.
like Sprocket wants to do, is
Yeah.
she's feeling A, awkward, and B, she's the most curious of the group.
Yep. Vlad, no making funny with other lady rats, all right? I know what happens. Don't give me that look. And who's going to be feeding them, I ask you? Fine.
You always tell me what to do. I found a nice lady rat. You can't stop our love. So in the armory, you find an assault rifle.
Wonderful.
You also find a excellent quality heavy SMG with an extended magazine.
I'm running out of space.
I mean, you already have an AR. You don't have to
Yeah.
take it.
Just
I mean,
full.
I like the idea of you have a duffel bag and it just keeps filling up with guns.
Yeah, I've got quite a lot.
Because there's also a grenade launcher there. It's got 3 grenades, 3 tear gas grenades, and 3 incendiary grenades.
If we take Nod on the way, maybe those are guns that they can utilize
That's
as well.
right. That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah. You can
how
hand
many-
them all out. Yeah.
How many grenades did you say? 3.
3 basic grenades, fragmentation grenades, 3 tear gas grenades, 3 incendiary grenades. Where Spitfire has passed out, there is a med scanner. In the Cyberdeck workshop, there's Dad's body wetsuit, a excellent quality Cyberdeck with crash barrier installed.
You know what that tells me? That's the time in the video game when you're getting given a whole lot of shit. It's like,
Something's about
I'm
to
going
go
to need to
down.
use these.
For those
I'm in danger.
For everyone listening at home, I have a big smile on my face.
No.
Oh, yes. And of course, before he passed out, he took the speed vial as well.
The way will come and, inject it into you. If you didn't, she's going to come and take care of you.
Yeah.
They arrive shortly afterwards, and the way comes and sits with the passed out Spitfire and strokes his hair for a while and just... She thought he was dead for years.
Lad, look. It's just like ballet story.
Is Sprocket
Bonjour.
standing in the doorway looking at them, holding 12 guns?
Yeah. Just crying like you would at the end of a rom-com. So beautiful.
I now know what love is.
She's not a robot. She knows.
The grenade launcher slung over her shoulder kind of bounces as her hacking, crying.
Yeah, she might
It's so beautiful.
she's gonna hand Wei the heavy SMG and be like, for you and your love.
And Spitfire, what wakes you is a smell. Familiar but darker. Richer. Your eyes open. And there, beneath the shock of red hair, is a proffered cup with steaming, hot, black coffee. Rise and shine, sleepyhead.
Holy shit, I was not dreaming.
Real coffee.
Real Jane.
Really me. The AI in this place told me how to make it. I may have mucked it up twice, but I think you'd be happy with the results.
And he kind of leans forward and kind of feels a bit of a jolt of his leg. He momentarily forgot. That's okay. That wasn't.
How's
fake
the leg
either.
doing?
Better.
Give me a resist torture/drugs check.
Which he has no skill in.
We just have to take your willpower, flat willpower roll.
That is a hot 10.
Ugh.
It feels bad. It feels bad. You're in pain.
It's not good. It's not bueno.
good. You wake up and the coffee's lovely, but it does not take long for that throbbing pain to come back. And it's very hard for you to hide how much it still hurts.
Yeah, you ever had a bone not do what it's meant to do, like have a bullet?
You literally
In it.
saw me break my arm that one time, so...
Well, this is the leg, though. That's a bigger bone, bigger...
Freaking man.
It's like it's a competition with you. Now, drink that up, no food, because I gotta get you on this table and we're gonna bone knit that.
I'm sorry,
And
what?
We're gonna bone knit it.
You...
It'll take a few hours.
What's the other options we have?
Having a broken leg for 2 weeks?
Okay, let's go with option A then, I guess.
Yeah, that's right.
So he takes a sip of the coffee. You know I'm like this.
Yeah, I know. And I like riling you up too.
And you're absolutely right. They kind of razz each other, rile each other up. It feels like it fits like a glove, so to speak. It's it's been 3 years since they last saw each other, so he's kind of enjoying having his mind taken away from the pain.
She's keen to fix you up. She's keen to give you a little bit of TLC. The bone knit is kind of unpleasant and treatment takes about 4 hours. So she's going to put you under.
More drugs?
You want to be awake for this?
Hey, I'm not saying no. I'm just saying more drugs.
And never change. Night. Again.
Well.
You finish your coffee, and she puts you
You
under.
get the coffee out of my hands first before I go
Yes.
under.
Yeah. No food for you.
And don't do surgery on an empty stomach either.
No. You should do a surgery.
Yeah,
on an empty
you
stomach.
should.
Yeah.
No, that's what I mean. Sorry. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So do not eat.
Do not eat before
Yeah,
surgery,
yeah.
people. You heard it here first. That doesn't change in the future. So
You heard it here first.
I
That's
hope not.
terrible. Your
Maybe
doctor's
media is not liable for any
your
medical
doctor's really shit
advice
if
that
you
we
heard
give.
it here first.
she's going to do a paramedic roll on your leg.
Please do well.
Okay, so that wasn't so great.
Oh,
Well, at least she didn't fail.
It's just she might have to take another attempt at it after a while, and you're going to be out for the day.
Oh,
essentially.
sweet.
Let's see if
No, I don't have to deal
Second
with the
shot at
pain.
it.
Oh,
She's
do
not-
better, Jane.
She's not very good.
hang on.
Yes.
Med scanner. There was a med scanner.
Yes.
There was.
yes.
Yes. Puts it above the the DV needed. She gets the med scanner and she's like, oh, this break is a little bit more
there's a bullet in here.
Splintered than she thought. And so the med scanner helps her locate the bone fragments and get them in place before she knits. So you're actually out for like
8 hours, like a
6,
solid
8
day.
hours. Yeah. So give me another
resist drugs.
Resist
torture.
drugs check.
Oh, that's going to be a 13 this time.
So it doesn't beat the DV13 check. So
that's a good roll for me.
Yeah, it's a DV13 check to come back around from the drugs, like really bounce back.
Yeah.
So you're gone for the whole day.
Great.
So that's
bliss.
no more role playing required for.
I had my coffee.
For
I had a sweet romantic moment. Spitfire's good.
By the time she's finished, she goes, "Hey, Sprocket, was it?"
Yes, hello, Jane. The ways. I don't
Just
know
the
what-
way. Or
okay.
Jane is fine.
Okay, thank you, Jane. Yes.
Could you use your big muscly arms to help me get him off this table and
Oh.
somewhere nice?
So kind of you. Oh, buy me dinner first. Okay.
Well, there wasn't a flirt.
I'll
Oh.
pick him up now.
I don't understand Russian irony. Okay. Yeah,
Me
let's
neither.
just get him on the couch and tuck him in, okay?
Okay, up we come, Spitfire, and she kind of hoists him up.
He drools onto your shoulder a little bit. Wax,
Yeah.
you wake up in the trappings of your father's long-abandoned workshop hideaway.
Wax has a few goals which indicate how he feels. He wants to get what he can from Daedalus's hideout, Dad's hideout, and go as quick as possible.
He doesn't want to be here.
Doesn't want to be here, doesn't like that there's an AI construct about his dad. However, he sees the value of it. He needs to rest and to heal and to make as best advantage of this as possible. He's going to get as many programs as he can find, install them on his newly acquired cyberdeck, wear his bodyweight suit and get comfortable in it under his armor. And then the last thing he wants to do is to turn this AI into his agent. So with that all in mind, he's going to wake up from the couch, see that Spitfire is currently indisposed with his...
She's working at pulling bits of bone back into
Seems romantic.
Yeah.
So he would usually ask Spitfire to help with that. He figures that come the next couple of days, he'll be a bit better to help with turning the AI construct into his agent because he's a tech. In the meantime, what he can do is he can get this excellent quality cyberdeck and take his dad's old cyberdeck and kind of take the outer casing and put it over the new one.
Nice. Feels like the old...
Yeah, it's like
the old
taking pickups from a new guitar, that good pickups, and putting them in an old guitar.
Yeah, very
like,
nice.
we want to keep the body. So he's going to do that.
That's a DV9 basic tech.
Yeah, I will pass
easy,
that
yeah.
quite
Cool.
easily.
Even sort of injured and going slowly, you sit yourself down at the cyberdeck workstation and you get to work. While you're at the workstation, you notice it's pretty well kitted out, and there are a couple of repair projects sitting here as well. There is a pair of smart glasses fitted with low-light UV thermal vision option, but they're broken. Similarly, there's like a micro air drone. Looks like it's fitted with a holo projector that's sort of in a half-completed state. Looks like he was working on a way to have like a mobile holo projector that could follow him around. And then there's a shot-to-pieces bulletproof shield that could be repaired as well. Kitted out here, there's you'd guess about 1,000 eddies worth of kind of raw materials that could be used to upgrade, repair, or fabricate things.
Okay, I think that's more Spitfire's thing. So when
Yeah.
Spitfire wakes up, he's going to handle all of that kind of stuff onto him.
Do you turn Daedalus on at all today?
He stays derezzed. If he sees Sprocket walk by, give little smiles, but otherwise he's sitting at a desk, trying stuff out, occasionally dipping in, testing everything's firing and ready to go.
I get the impression it's sort of like a way to occupy part of your mind so that you can process.
Yeah.
Sprocket, you don't have as much of a kind of connection or anything to do. How do you approach this kind of situation?
Very awkwardly.
Yes.
I think what she's going to do is Daedalus mentioned all the fancy tools.
So you sort of do a bit of a wander around the
Yeah.
place and that kind of teenage kind of look around.
Yeah.
At various stuff.
Is Nod here as well?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nod's here. He's quite a quiet boy, but he does look like he... Well, give me a
Because he's
human
younger
perception.
as well,
Give me a
isn't
human
he? Yeah.
perception. He's a bit younger.
Yeah.
15?
Yeah, he kind of wants to talk to you, but like you, he's really awkward and he hasn't really worked up the metal yet. Daedalus, obviously, didn't spend all his time looking at tools. You do find various tools and bits of arcane technology, but you also find a set of free weights.
Nice.
That are there. There's a jury-rigged stationary bicycle as well that he used to kind of
sick.
keep himself going. If you look on his personal computer, you'll find a collection of classic rock from the 20s. There's a bit of a library. There's old vids. There are some files on Biotechnica. There's a folder with a questionable name with some brain dance experiences on there.
No.
Let me add it.
Not for me. My good upbringing.
Yeah,
He is Wax's dad.
he was also there alone for a very, long time.
time.
Yeah, and there's even books. Digital.
Real. Oh,
Digital.
Oh.
They're on the computer, but they're actually, sequences of words that make a story.
Wowee.
I know. What a man of culture, am I right?
Yeah. She might invite Nod to kind of explore with her. We're here in this base. We'll be staying a few days, so maybe we sleep over in here and we watch movies and stuff.
Yeah, it sounds cool. Some of these stuff
That sounds good. Also, look
classics
me,
I've
look
only
me
ever
watch
heard of.
this. Watch me lift this weight over my head, and she does like a little lifts like a huge dumbbell up in the air and just passes it
Oh,
from
wow.
arm to arm. She's like,
Give me an athletics check.
so much fun.
Are you trying to impress this young
This was
man?
my question. Is this naive or is this trying to be...
Oh, y'all read so much
Yeah.
into everything.
You're a teenager. You do this shit without noticing.
That's a 28, my dude.
A feat of athleticism and strength. Everything you hope to achieve. Oh, look how good I am with these free weights. Like juggling dumbbells from one
Yeah.
hand to the other. Like, he's impressed.
She's like, I tried to do this once in circus act and fell on my face. All of my teeth came out because I was baby at time.
What?
Yes, for a year I had no teeth in mouth. I was like old lady.
You juggled weights as a baby?
Did you not?
Yeah, I had a pretty weird growing up, actually.
Sounds like it. You have no weights and you seem to have no experience in acrobatics.
No, well, just what scavenging out here has taught me. Jane actually, she had to flatline Mom and Dad. It was self-defense, but...
Oh.
Yeah, sorry, no, that's heavy. Oh, shit. No.
You know what's also heavy?
I shouldn't have told you that.
Not these weights, because they are for tiny men.
Segue!
Oh.
Life is
pain. You're from the circus? I thought you guys were from that, heaven place.
Yes, we're coming from heaven, but I grew up in Volkov Family Circus. Have you heard of us?
No, I haven't.
Oh, we do great show. There is a big dance act. We have a few animals. My friend Aki, he has a parrot show where he gets parrots to fly around in synchronicity. It's very cool.
There are parrots?
He has his own stash.
Oh, wow.
Yes, very rare.
Stash of parrots.
That's really interesting, but I was kind of hoping to ask a bit more about heaven.
Oh, it's so great. It's
Really?
like a big new family. And I've always had very big family, but it's a place where I can feel like I can, be myself without having everyone watching over me and telling me what to do.
Jane always told me it was way too good to be true, and it wouldn't last.
We have saying in Volkov family, which is we live, we see. Who knows what happens tomorrow? Maybe Seth falls down. Maybe your father must go out in tutu. The show goes on. Do you know what I mean? Does this translate?
I guess I get what you're getting at. I'm kind of interested to check it out for myself, because it's shit out here.
Yes.
But we've never really had anywhere else to go. And I asked them about it, Z-Man and Jane, but they said to forget about it. It's just a dream.
Not to sound corny, but some dreams come true.
I don't know what she wants to do, but if you guys are okay with it, I wouldn't mind coming back with you guys.
I think that would be excellent idea.
Cool.
Here, hold Vlad. I must do more dumbbells.
Okay, not big fan of rats. A lot of them kind of bitey here in the hot zone.
Oh,
so,
Vlad does not bite.
Okay. Okay. You know what people do when they have an animal on them?
Yeah.
And they're just everything
Tenses up.
and they sort of like curve their whole body like away from the thing that's touching them. But they're like too frozen tight. They actually
it's
get
Chris.
it off them.
Yeah.
Is that Chris?
It's me with any dog.
So he's just like that until you remove Vlad or
I just kind of like
relaxes.
put my hand out and Vlad kind of scurries along.
Okay, yeah. Wow. That was weird.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Yes. Vlad says that it was like a roller coaster.
Well, yeah, okay. I squirmed a little bit, but it wasn't that bad. That's a bit much.
Oh, he liked it very much.
Oh, okay. You can understand rat?
Well, I can interpret what he's saying to me. We're best friends after all.
Oh, okay. Sounds pretty cool, actually.
I've only just caught
Don't blow it, Vlad.
that Wax and Spitfire have never questioned that.
No,
They've just been like, fucking sure.
like the only thing that Spitfire's disputed is why is Vlad a part of the team on missions?
Yeah, and then
I'm sorry.
she's like, oh, you know, he's got opinions, and we're like,
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
cool.
He does have opinions.
So
Does he not live? Does he not breathe?
Roll to Cast Feed the Beast is a Baby Beard media production. Find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and all our podcasts are on Spreaker, Spotify, YouTube, and all good podcatchers. You can support us on Patreon at www.patreon.com/babybeard. Cyberpunk Red and all associated properties are trademark of R. Talsorian Games. Used with permission.